guys, how's it going? And welcome back to a brand new video. So today we are playing a brand new deck. It's another one that I've net decked, and it's a color that I don't generally play. So as most of you know, I tend to sort of gravitate towards red and a little bit of black most of the time. And as a result, blue is my sworn enemy. So we're going against everything I stand for with this video. I think I've only ever done one other DIMIR deck, so we're going with the black and blue today. But before we get into the video, I just wanted to remind everybody about how I'm rebranding this channel to incorporate other card games apart from Magic the Gathering. So we're looking at things like Pokemon mainly, but I've also thinking of things like Hearthstone, Legends of Runeterra, and I've even downloaded Gwent and some other game, Mythgard. I don't know. Never played it before. I haven't played with it yet, but I'm going to have a little bit of a dabble with it. So there might be a video of that pop up if it's any good. And with the Pokemon as well, we are going to be doing pack openings as well. So I have one Champions Path box set here. I'm going to hold off until I get my Marnie one, which I get later in the week, hopefully, if it doesn't get pushed back again. That way we can open about, I don't know, 10 to 15 packs of Champions Path and hopefully pull a super awesome shiny Charizard. That would be my dream card from that set. So we also have the Vivid Voltage booster box, which I should also be getting this week. So hopefully that doesn't get pushed back as well, and that might come out next week if all goes to plan. So that aside, let's go and have a look at the deck that we're playing with today and see how good it actually is. Okay, so this is the DIMIR Mill deck that we're playing with today. On EtherHub, it is one of the top decks in standard BO1 for mtga. It is very disgusting. Like, when you win pretty badly. And when you snowball very, very quickly. So there isn't many creatures at all. In fact, the only creature in this entire deck is the old... I just took one out. The Ruin Crab. He is quite handy when you've got more than one out. And obviously, each land card you put out after that, you know, you're making your opponent mill 3 cards. So basically, we're just trying to mill as many cards as possible from our opponent. For those of you who don't know, milling is making them basically discard the top however many cards off their deck. So what the whole goal of this deck is basically to make them discard as many cards as possible to get them down to 0 so that we win by default because they have no more cards to draw. That is the name of the game. So we have cards like Teferi's Tutelage. That's one of our key cards that we need to get out. So basically, we can have up to 4 of these, but each time we draw a card, they have to mill 2 cards. So if you have 4, they're losing 8 cards for each card that you draw. And as a result of that, we need cards to make us draw more. So we have cards like Into the Story, which lets us draw 4 cards. So in theory, if we had 4 Teferi's Tutelage and played Into the Story, they are going to have to mill 2 times 4 is 8 times 32 cards. That doesn't seem right. The math on that might be wrong, but it's a lot of cards regardless anyway. And we also have to have a lot of... We got a couple of like counter spells here. We have Extinction Event, Drown in the Lock, Heartless Act, Bloodchief's Thirst for removal of creatures, because obviously we don't have anything to really defend attacking creatures with. So apart from these guys, and you know, once you've got all your lands out, you probably won't need these anymore, so you could probably then block with them. But ideally, you don't want to block with them because you want to use them for their abilities. So we also have Frantic Inventory. If you ever have to discard card, this is a good one to do, because obviously the more of these you have in your graveyard, the more cards you get to draw. So that's handy as well. And the other thing with Drown in the Lock is not only is it a card to destroy creatures, it also can counter target spells as well. And it's that's dependent on the amount of cards in your control's graveyard. And because it's a mill deck, it works extra well. So you can pretty much counter any spell with that. And the good thing too with the Ruin Crab is because it has landfall, when you play cards like Fable Passage and Evolving Wilds, it triggers on the placement of those 2 cards. And then when you activate their abilities, it also activates a second time. So keep that in mind when using those cards. Apart from that, everything else is pretty much straightforward. So let's just jump into some games, see how we go. I'm sure there's going to be some very entertaining games here. I've laughed quite a lot, actually. And some people just straight up will rage quit when they figure out what kind of deck you have. So obviously it is a bit of a bane in the community at the moment. So let's have some fun and play with DIMIR Mill. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have 3 lands. We've got a Ruin Crab. We don't have a blue land, though, to play him on turn 1. We could play that, but we're wasting a Fable Passage. But I feel like maybe it could be worth the risk, because we do have a Teferi's Tutelage. We have Into the Story. So we got some good cards that we really need. So we might just play this particular hand. What have we got? So it looks like they have a Rakdos deck. Oh, that's even better. Okay. Do we want this? Do we want this? No, we don't want that. We want to try and get some more lands. So we got our blue. So we can play our Ruin Crab. Oh, this one's... That's really annoying, that card. I don't like that card. Okay. So Ruin Crab. Let's play Passage. And let's activate. And let's go for another blue. Alright, so we've just milled a whole bunch of good cards that they had, which is good. We want to get rid of that. What do we want to discard? This one. Hang on. It's even odd. This one. Let's go for 2. Alright, cool. Alright, so let's go with this one. What does this do? So it's basically done its dash. So we may as well... should we get rid of it? Let's play Teferi's Tutelage. Let's do this. Let's discard... Let's go for this one. We can use the Extinction Event and try and get rid of those 2 Archfiend's Vassals. Do we want to attack? No, we don't. So we could play this Castle Lochthrain and then play Into the Story as well, which is good. But I think I might take the gamble, play the Teferi's Tutelage first, and then play Into the Story. I'm not going to get smashed too much. They've all got Death Touch, so we don't want to block anything. Okay. Oh, we got another one. Sweet. Okay. So we'll play that. Okay, so what you got? That's even, odd, odd. So let's go for the evens with this. Alright. That's good. That is good. No attacks. So I think into Teferi's Tutelage now. He's only got 2 cards in. 1 card. Let's block that. Okay, this is excellent. Play that. activate this. Get a lot of blue out. Let's play another one of these. We'll discard this one. Okay, so no attacks. So how many cards? He's got 19 cards left. Okay. Let's break this. We know it's coming now. So he has 15 cards left. So we're gonna play this. Alright, sweet. The triggers. I think that's his whole deck now. Alright. Another one of these. Another one of these. Oh, he just gave up. He gave up. Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. Okay, so not the greatest hand. I mean, I like the fact we have a Ruin Crab and Ferris Tutelage. Oh. Well. Okay. He just felt the power of DIMIR. Okay, so we got Ruin Crab. We have an island. I think this is pretty decent. Don't have a Teferi's Tutelage, but you know, at least you know we've got that Ruin Crab to kind of get the party started. This guy decides he wants to pick whether or not he's going to keep this hand. It would be good. Anytime would be good. Today, maybe? Okay, cool. Alright, so we play our swamp and play our Ruin Crab. You gotta be careful with these two, because if we play against like a red aggro deck, you have potential to lose these very early on, because you don't have anything to really help kind of protect it. You can slow your game down a lot by losing these Ruin Crabs, so just make sure that you know what kind of deck your opponent may have based on their colors. Okay, so we got another Ruin Crab. Ooh. Let's play swamp. 6 cards gone. We will not be attacking. What did I say? I told you it happens. It happens quite a lot. Quite a lot. Okay, so we have the Teferi's Tutelage. We don't have a Ruin Crab, so I'm gonna mulligan this hand. Oh! 3 Ruin Crabs. Let's keep it. We'll put that into the story, into our library, because we're a little way off from getting that straight away. So we'll play the Evolving Winds. Activate it. Get our blue out. Oh, perfect. Okay. Play another one. Good start, good start, good start. What's this mysterious egg? So he's got a mutate deck by the looks of this. Okay, we'll play this. Play a Fatal Passage. Oh, these triggers. Oh! I feel a rage quit coming on. Oh. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Okay. I think he's in shock. Can't get ahead of myself though, because anything can happen in Magic, so... Okay, so he's going to get some lands. We will not block. This is fine. This is fine. So we're odd. It's even. We can play this. Oh, we'll play the... Oh, we can't actually play the Extinction event. Oh, well, we'll play the Teferi. And we're gonna probably have to... Do we take the gamble? Let's take the gamble. Okay. Yeah, this is real risky. He's going to hit us another 4 times with his current creature. We're not really blocking at the moment because we don't have any lands out. Okay. I really hope we get another removal spell next, to be quite honest. What's he gonna pick? How many cards has he got left? He's got 32 in his bloody graveyard. Damn. Okay, he's got a Dirge Bat. No blocks. Okay, let's play this. So here we go. Oh, close, close, close. Oh, we got him holding wild here. This will be low, probably. Yep, sure is. GG. Okay, so we have 2 royal crabs and evolving winds. I'd be happy if I had a blue and kind of make do with this. Should we? I think we mulligan. I think we mulligan. Okay, that's worse, but I don't want to lose any cards. Alright, we'll get rid of one of these because we don't need 2. We'll play Evolving Wilds. Pick out a blue. Wake up our little Black Lotus here. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Okay. I think he's gonna have an aura deck. That is my estimation. Let's play this. So got some nice cards. Let's activate this. Get another blue. Okay, we got rid of his Loris. We don't know how many Lorises he has, though. He's definitely got an aura deck. Toja. Alright, this is going to be a problem. Probably going to lose this one, I think. Just feel. Alright, so play Swamp. Let's see. Let's get rid of... do we want to get rid of this one? I reckon we get rid of that one, because he's going to draw extra cards. We don't want to do that. No. Well, there you go. Okay. Seems like he has it at the moment. Unless he's ordering his plays differently. So he has his Loris. So we need to get rid of that. gone.
This is even.
That's even. If we get another land, we can play Extinction Event. We don't have. We can play Ruin Crab. Not liking the. I don't know why I did that. I knew that was gonna come, but okay. So let's get rid of this one. All right. We need lands. We need some actual lands. We're having a bit of a drought. Oh, we just lost. Can't win them all. Can't win them all. That's the first loss I've actually had today, so that's a pretty good run, I think. Okay, so we have a Ruin Crab. We have an island. That's good. I think we keep this hand. This is definitely a good starting hand. Play our islands and Ruin Crab. Okay, we're going to fade the passage. 3. And we will not attack because there's no point because it has 0 power. Egg. Let's put a swamp down. I feel we need to just leave this. Potentially use Drown in the lock here. Try and prevent something good from coming out. Do we want to counter this? Yes. Let's play Frantic Inventory. Auto pay. Okay. I was hoping I could get a Ruin Crab, but it didn't really work out. Alright. We want another black. Play another Drown in the lock here if we need to. So we're just going to go no attacks and turn. What's he going to do? Golden egg. I don't really care. He can take that. I'm not going to waste one of these. I want to stop him from getting creatures out. Draw a card. Do we want to do that one? No, because that's kind of helps us. Kind of helps us. He's milling himself in, essentially. Okay. Alright. Let's go for a strike. Got rid of 2 Ugins. So he has my other deck. So I know how his deck actually works. It's a slightly different version, but I know how his deck works. So let's just pass the turn. He's not going to have very many creatures, I don't think. No, he can do that. I'll let him do that. That's fine. damage, so... Okay. So we can place this down. Let's play this one. Let's try the room trap. No attacks. Alright. So we can put our Vials down. Yeah, he has the other deck that I've been playing lately, so I'm very familiar with how this one works. I feel like this will be good for us, though. Put this out. Okay, this one. And enter. Discard a card. Really? Let's get rid of... we'll get rid of... this one. We'll play that Seagate Restoration next turn, I think. He's going to scry or draw a card. Scry. You won't want to draw a card. He's only got 18 cards left in his library. Bottom. Okay. That scares me a little bit. I don't have that one in my version of the deck, so I don't know how that will play out. I'm assuming he's going to be able to play like spare supplies, but he realizes he's got hardly any cards, so it's kind of no point doing it because it's going to make me win quicker. Does that gain 4 life? No. That's cool. It's even, and this is odd. My turn. Alright, let's go with this one. Destroy that. So, and then go this. So it's 0's even. Okay. Alright. We can play this. We want to do that one. We don't want to do that. Okay, we'll play Fatal Passage. What? Why would you do that? Okay, we can activate both of these. Let's get the blue out. Activate. Get another blue out. There we go. That's the one. That's the winner. Okay, so that was DIMIR Mill, and what a beast of a deck. There are no cards in this deck that I would substitute, like, that I can think of that would work better. Like, it's legit, like, mwah, perfect. On EtherHub, it has like a 60% win rate, which is pretty strong. I don't have untapped.gg installed on my game client at the moment, so I should really get onto that. It's just a good little tool to have to kind of like let you know how your decks are performing on a live basis, because just because a deck works really well online doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you. I mean, RNG matchups are a big part of Magic the Gathering, so it's, yeah. Take that into account. You may not always win, provided you don't come across the counter decks like that one loss that we had it should be pretty sweet. It's a pretty strong deck, so definitely check it out. So before we go, I just wanted to give a big shout out to my IG family. So the other day we reached 500 followers, finally. So big thank you to everybody there on Instagram. If you haven't started following me on Instagram, definitely check it out. I got the link down in the description below. I've started doing ZENDIKAR Rising booster pack openings on there too. So I've got I bought a bundle pack the other day, which had 10 booster packs. So I've opened them all up, got the videos all lined up, ready to exclusively put out on Instagram. So if you're into that kind of thing, definitely go check that out. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Hopefully you're having a lovely day, and I'll see you all in the next video. All right, see you guys.